Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here, and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone's doing very well today, and despite what the government, the way you might be, might say, you're still being very careful and looking after yourselves, because damn, someone's got to. Oh blimey, that's windy. How are we all doing? I say we're jumping into the beta straight away. I'm currently docked up in Leechall, apparently, because this is where I must have been when playing before the beta snapshot was taken. I think we had a war, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, quick hello to everyone we have got in chat. So we've got Pro Rock, Greyton, Happy Shrapnel, Gypsy, Colin, saw you in there as well. Nightbot, hello mate, Gypsy, Don, who else we got? Alan, Keith, Lockie, keep scrolling, Kurakenchi, Richard. How you guys doing? Oh, I hate this UI. Right, so, I guess what I need to do is go and buy a freaking carrier, don't I? So, this is going to be fun. I guess we're going to head over to Dezo. But on the way there, what we do need to check: industrial extraction. It should be refinery economies for us to be able to. Right, we'll head over to Dezo. A smart man, which I never claimed to be. Me and everyone else are going to head over there. Steingrimmer, how you doing? That's one hell of a name, bro. Alan, you've bought some furniture. Good on you. Commander Fornic, hello. And Weejet, how you doing? Oh, that felt strange. Big Bob, hello. And Alsteef. Or Alsteif. Let me know which one's right. Oh, hello. That's an early start, isn't it? System security having a pop at someone? What did he do? Now, and they just shot me too. This is good. I must admit, I haven't played Elite for a couple of weeks. Last time I played it was during the yeah, during the last beta. Sounds good. Right, it's a combination of the two. Eek. Well, if it's half right, it's half right. Is it Alsteif? Or Alsteif? Oh, whatever, doesn't matter. You know what? You know I'm talking to you, and that's what counts. Now, I could sit here and read over the patch notes, but I feel like that's really boring. So, the second one, right? Yeah, I got there. But yeah, so I could do, instead, I can just bung it in chat. I can have a read along. Casey, hey, how you doing? I sound excellent today. Thanks. I have been really ill the last couple of weeks. I mean, like, really ill. Like a really, really kind of like a lot of stomach distress or gastric distress from my medication that I'm on, and it's been pretty rough. And my throat's been really sore. So yeah, that's good. And today I'm actually feeling okay. Sounds good. I'm doing alright. Hey chickers, how you doing mates? I'm hoping that we might be able to pick up just a tiny bit of exploration data along the way. But actually, this is going to be the classic. We're initially doing it, going to initially have to buy everything, and it's going to be really expensive. And also, we're probably lucky to get into the system. Florian, you're asking, does anyone have some tips on how to perform a solo wing assassination mission from the Vulture? Yes. Use a different ship. The Vulture doesn't have enough punch at all. It's not going to do that. It's not going to work for you. They're just too many targets because you don't have the shield strength. The chunk party. See, so they're already in here. Someone's already got one. It looks like we might be the second person here. Off we go. But yeah, this is going to be another bit of the... Have a quick look at the system map. Yeah, there's only one carrier in here so far. So, that's good. Yeah, well, Florian, you don't have to go for big ships. You go for medium size, like a Python. A crate might do you better. But the Vulture, it doesn't... Yeah, the two large hardpoints are fantastic. Like, they are good. They work. They did a wicked... they hit a wicked punch. Problem is that they don't have the damage capacity. They're like the what's what I'm looking for? Hull and shields. They just don't have that quite strong enough. And this is going to look a bit like a Loop of Shame, but I promise you it's not. Because I want to zip round Birmingham. But yeah, for a small landing pad capable ship, you will not find better served than the Vulture for combat. Problem is, it's just not built for that. And also, actually, hang on, why wasn't I allowed? On that one. Decommissioned fleet. How is there a decommissioned fleet carrier already? So someone's immediately bought one to sell it. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Yeah, when the wing assassination missions were first added, it was what I can describe as a bit of a nightmare. Because what would happen is if you picked up multiple targets of the same system, they would all spawn back in the same place. Yeah, it's not a thing to do, considering that the decommission process takes a week. Well, no, it won't take a week, it'll take till Thursday. It should be next server tick. What pad are we on? 32? I think we're on 32. Oh look, I'm turning up to spend 5 billion at this place, and I've rocked up in a gold Corvette. I don't think anything says that I can afford it more than that. No, it says it's being decommissioned. No, it didn't. So if you have a look on the menu, Chunk Party over here, you click on it, and it says a decommissioned fleet carrier. This carrier no longer provides docking access. So, but yeah, I don't like the new UI before you come into the station stuff. It's highly unlikely I'm going to remember to actually use it. Okay, fleet carrier vendor, buy a fleet carrier. We're going to... Oh, interesting. So, okay, here's the thing. Your carrier ID is tied to you as a person, not your actual carrier. So when I purchased my carrier in the first beta, I had the same carrier ID number. That's interesting. It's interesting. Not a big thing. Go. Call it the Clive. That's an interesting one. So, Al Steve, it's going to be in... I've probably got that wrong again. That's going to be for the last part of the beta. Can't view my carrier location. Yeah, I'm in DSO, so it's alright. I forgot the PNS. Oh, I did forget the... Wait. It's in DSO. Where in DSO? Where's my carrier? Right. It says it's in DSO. Okay, it's right. It's there. That's fine. I was like, where's it gone? Where's it gone? So Florian, you are able to put tons of ships in there. Like, I say tons, like your amount. Like, you can put the same number of ships in as you can store at a station. That is kind of the answer. I think I'm just a little bit overexcited about it, because I love the having a giant big ship thing. I don't have to fly it. It's a cool thing to have. I did forget the PNS. I'm being nice, actually, today. And hey, Nix, how you doing, fella? Off we go to the Clive. We're going to wonder why I'm talking about him. But no, I don't think... I don't feel the same need that I have to have a bridge. But what I would at least like is the feeling that I'm switching to another ship, if that makes sense. So if I were to... like... the same way that when you change ships, like I feel like when you dock at your own carrier, there should at least be a thing where it feels like you're changing into commanding the carrier. That would be cool. I mean, I'd go for that. I don't know what that would look like. Maybe where it drops in, covers you, and then, you know, where it does the normal that black screen and it changes you to your different ship. It changes you into being like the carrier bridge. That would be cool. Because I don't think we're ready for something you can walk around on yet. Hey, I did have the Clive selected and now I deselected it. Okay. But yeah, Greytan's right on the cost side of things. They're starting off at 5 billion and then later on in the beta it will be down to 1 million per carrier, which I think what we'll have to do is see how many carriers we can all get into one system at a time. Like, break the game. But no, I need somewhere I can stand with my hands behind my back and say, "Ah, our first catch of the day." Now I think... yeah... oh no. How's it? I feel like my host has picked up a slightly strange twist to it, which isn't good. Maybe not. I could be imagining it. There it is. The Clive. Now it's worth pointing out that I didn't have to jump to it to do the outfitting. Yeah, see, big Bob, me too. I'm looking forward to seeing what the customization options will actually be, because we've had an awful lot of hints, I guess, of what they might look like, kind of parked up and around the galaxy. Yeah, I would like a gold carrier. That's what I would like. Okay, let's go in, go to carrier services. Right, universal class graphics. It is there. Good. Shipyard. It's there. And can I transfer my ships to it? Yes, yes I can. Right, let's look at this one. Well, we've got to transfer it here. Oh, interesting. Right, we'll transfer it over. Then I think we will transfer some other stuff over as well. I mean, I'm tempted to transfer absolutely everything. Because, you know, beta money. But before we do any more, let's go into carrier management. And let's have a look at what we got. So, capacity, all the stuff. I want a gold one. I need gold. I need a gold carrier. Can you imagine? We can upkeep 5 mil. No accrued costs. That's fine. Right. How much is universal class graphics? 150 million. 165 for secure warehouse. Outfitting 250 mil. Shipyard 250 mil. That's so I can sell ships. I mean, looking at that Corvette, it's got to be Gypsy, I would say. Who's landing there? Redemption Office 150 mil. Armory 95. Repair Cruise 50 mil. Refuel 40 mil. That doesn't seem great. Oh, look. That's good. Automod power. So yeah, that's still quite expensive, isn't it? Yeah, it's for others to be able to store and for you to sell ships. That's right. It seems expensive still, I guess. If I were to, anyway, you know what we're gonna do? Oh, why can't? Oh, of course. How ridiculous is this? That I can't outfit the carrier here. Yeah, it does seem a bit weird that I can't refuel my ships at my carrier. So, we need to look for services. And what we need is carrier administration, which... Does DSO have? Carrier administration. Yeah, it's supposed to have carrier administration, and I'm in DSO. So if I go to carrier services and then carrier management. Oh yeah, Robert, thank you. I had a total dense moment. You're right, 100% right. Transfer max. don't think we'll do that much though. We will. Oh well. Yep. Can't believe that. Go sit here. I'm super glad. Super glad that they changed this so that I can type the number in. I mean, it's a bit quicker, but you know what would be quicker? If I could click and then type it in. That would be much quicker. Right. It can have 1 billion. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I don't overshoot the mark. There we go. Right. Put 1 billion into it. Here we go. Van Buren Phillips, hello, how you doing? Vortex, yes it did. You got the exact same one. So it means it's tied to your account. Okay, now let's buy some facilities. I mean, seems to be taking a little bit of time. This isn't good. This is not a positive sign. Or a slider great on, yeah, that'd be good. I'll install a redemption office. I'm trying to. Van Buren, I don't think there's any need to be salty about these things. But that's me. I don't think it's such an issue. I never thought it was. I thought, yeah, it was Mr. Mark, it needs some tweaking, but the tweaking is definitely spot on. No, Alan, you want the Harvest Organs one. Oh yeah, this is lagging. I'm not keen on the 500 million credits for shipyard and outfitting though. I think that's a bit of a... it's still a bit steep. But then again, right, would I have all of... I mean, you've got to have outfitting. Come on. Also, the weekly upkeep isn't probably... no, obviously it's going to be accurate. That's going to be until Servatic on Thursday. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, I'm surprised. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised I got into the game so quickly. Like, I normally... there we go. Insufficient carrier balance. Oh, God. Right. So, you need 1,150 million credits. 150 million? No. You need 1 billion. Yeah, 1,150 mil to fully outfit a carrier, which is almost half the price. So there's that, I guess. But now we have to put some more money in, which is a shame. Yeah, Alan, if only it was that. I mean, have you seen me on previous betas where I've told people to stop playing so I can? I was like streaming it like, everyone, you need to stop playing so that I can play. Thanks. I mean, we're supposed to do at least a week's worth of upkeep. We'll do another 250 mil. Okay, and then we'll install the secure warehouse, which I will never ever use, and I will 100% get rid of. So, God, they all look like they've been hit with a frying pan in the face. In particular, a hot one. Okay. So, I love that we've immediately accrued costs. So projected cost is... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, there we go. Carrier's port. That's it. It's done. Let's see if they've actually left livery in. Nope. I was hoping they might have done something a bit sneaky. So the first thing that we need to do, I guess, is we need to find ourselves tourist commanders, all set activity. I mean, I don't really know what's the point of doing that. Okay, so unless... I think there needs to be some way to actually view facilities that are available and see if it shows up in the system or not. Bunnings Warehouse? Ender? Oh, come on. Centaur. Explorer's Rest? You can't call it that. The PNS Enlarger? Right? Who did that? The PNS Emotional Support? Who did that? It's one of those things where I'm like, alright guys, I get it, I get it. But yeah, there are rapidly going to be more and more carriers as time goes on. Yeah. 1 or 2 carriers, it appears. Right, so what we're going to do is I think we are going to... Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Carrier services. I'm going to use my universal cartographics. Yeah, Colzer is definitely the definitely going to be one of them. Fred, oh, on the nose, and now the PNS Vanguard. The PNS Enlargement. This is bad news. There we go. So, oh, I've got like 2 pages, have I? Huh. So sell the page. Hooray. Obviously everything's going to be running a little bit slow at the moment due to the servers getting absolutely pinged. What we do need to do is we need to find some tritium from somewhere. I've got a good idea we might find some. So we're going to try and have a look to see where it was found in the first beta, which technically it shouldn't have been. Actually, whilst I'm here, yeah, whilst I'm here, yeah, Steve, I don't know about that. I mean, is Place's Tyranny actually there? Because it wasn't on the it wasn't there on the end of the beta, so yeah, I'm still stuck I'm still stuck with this. And these are the same price by the looks of things. Yeah, okay. Oh, Frontier, why didn't you do that? I mean, I'm not selling anything yet, Vortex, so we'll have to do that one. Oh, 697 does have tritium. Sweet. That's exactly what I wanted to check. Where'd my bookmarks go? Can we see where carriers are yet? Like, you can't tell me the only system. There we go. People have gone super far to leasty so far. Right, well, we're going to... yeah, that's what I wanted to check, Gypsy, because I don't know if it did. Cool. Well, we've got 50 minutes until we jump. It's not a bad planner, Hashtag. Ebo Warrior, what platform are you on? That's the question. And what we're just going to do is we're going to mark that we're buying Tritium, but we're buying it for nothing. That's my plan, to buy it for next to nothing. So 5%, you know what we'll buy? I think we'll buy a few thou. So if anyone wants to test out tritium mining, you are more than welcome to come and sell it to the Clive. Which does sound like I'm talking about my cat in the weird third, fourth person. Haskelltron, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream of the channel, hope you're doing alright. Oh, Ebo Warrior, the Xbox update has been delayed because it is broken. So that's the problem. There we go. So yeah, Ebo Warrior, there's a delay because there's something wrong with it, so that's the issue. Of course, here's the thing, no one knows that I'm buying Tritium. There's no way of knowing it. Sean, who knows? So what are you saying? Are the carriers stationary at all times? They will, as far as I know, orbit bodies. No, I actually don't think they do. I think they are stationary, you know. And that's pretty much how they work. I have to do some testing on that by getting it nice and close to a station. Places Tyranny has it, 6,000. Really? Okay, well, Places Tyranny should. Well, in that case, we should 100% go to Places Tyranny instead then. No, I don't even think they're geostationary. Yeah, we'll get ourselves over to Hiller. he says casually looking for it. Because nothing looks the same in this mode. Sakos, well, the good news is you will see what a jump looks like in around about 15 minutes. Place Tyranny. Right, we are going to jump to this planet. I love that it still says mapped by Ebril. He didn't. I did. I have mapped everything in the system. It's mine. Hang on, did I... Oh, there's a cooldown. Here's a problem. There's a cooldown on when you can jump, which is a bit of a touch annoying. I feel like that cooldown, you can't just change your mind. I'm not expecting it to reset the timer, but what I would like is that it would I should have done that. Yeah, because it could... Oh, right, so you can't jump to stations anymore, because originally you could. Big Egg Bob, yeah, 6.2. Which I know is, like, not that dissimilar from the 7 billion. Right. Is that done? No. Nope, nope, still not done. Nope, still not working. I don't know how long the cooldown is. Augusto, no, the Xbox beta server isn't going to be up today. There is apparently something wrong with it. So, because of that, it's not being put up. There's something wrong with it. Don't know what though. Right, now, I want to... Bishop, don't you have to park at a moon? No. Planets. Planets, orbital bodies, totally fine. Stars, totally fine. But you cannot... but you cannot select stations. What I'm thinking of doing is flying over to Places Tyranny so we can... Well, flying over to Hilla so we can watch it arrive. Then we'll do that. Because I know that obviously I can get there before it. Whoop. Yeah, Derek, I think there's going to be a lot of problems because of, like, me jumping somewhere is probably going to cause a crash. It wouldn't surprise me if it did. Captain Proton, do you mean Tritium? That can be mined in ice rings. So what you do is you need to probe the ring, oh my, and from there you should see hotspots for it. Yeah, there we go. It's going to crash, I think. Yeah, the bandwidth at the bottom corner saying send and receive 0. No, ooh, we didn't. I stand corrected. That's good. Yeah, all says as crew in the friends mark, in the friends panel. Vortex, the PS4 should be up. I think Frontier said it was. Yeah. I said PC and consoles, but obviously not including Xbox. Now I'm looking forward to console players getting involved, and I feel like it's kind of like a step towards cross-play and the, kind of maintaining the shared universe. I like that. It'd be good to be able to have, like we've got some Xbox players in our player group, like Alan in chat, for example. He will be able to have his carry in places that we can then use. Right, emotional support is here. Hooray! A lot of conflict zones in this particular beta snapshot. That might prove things to be worrying. I'm not super keen on crossplay normally. Certain things of cross-platform, totally fine. But yeah, I don't. Well, Alan, it should be your commander name, is what we'll see. No, Alan, you can't. So, Derek, if you want to do that, you're going to need repair, rearm, and the refuel. Well, yeah, repair, rearm, refuel. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there's some bad flying. Excuse me. Oh dear, Alan. Now, what we should be able to see. Oh, energy pulse required. Apparently, we've not done that. Okay. What we are looking for is we should. Oh, it's going to be pretty difficult to find this, I think. Base Tyranny is there. But yeah, we'll try. Do our best to try and find where my carrier is going to jump in, so we can get a little bit closer. Clive jumps in 10 minutes. Ah, alright, Nick, take care, bud. And there's some other stuff that we need to test out as well, like the Tyranny warp. Unfortunately, Alan, no, I can't. Well, we don't know the exact time, the exact length of time it takes for it to show. That's the problem. Because it seems that there is a difference. Like, there's not been an exact time. Oh yeah. Might have to set up a dead zone on notice. I think with the age thing it happens. Anariath! Oh my god, where have you been? You're going to come and you'll be like, nah, I'm not interested, and then you're going to leave. I know what you're going to do. And the class, you'll be like, nah, I don't like this, and you're going to bugger off. But where have you been, man? Carrier management. Okay, so it's jumping in 7 minutes ish. You don't like it? Okay, right. Bearing in mind, as far as I'm aware, you haven't picked up your HOTAS for I don't know, a year at least. What don't you like? And no, I won't accept all of it as an answer. Because, you know, you're sensible. So, it's different. I've got to say that for it. Hey, what's that over there? No, I'm not do that. Convoy dispersal pattern. So where I assume it would turn up would be around the planet. So it'd be either above the rings or in between. Yeah, but it's not our own space stations, it's our own movable platforms. But yeah, the squadron carrier things, I think having squadron type stuff would be better. I still think that. It's kind of like, for me as a squadron leader, I don't think there'd be a huge difference because I would have ownership of it anyway. So I guess there's that as my thoughts. So I think it's difficult for me to, because my particular style of gameplay wouldn't have changed. Ah, the old something to do. What signal sources is that? So there's actually something I haven't... Is that just signal sources? Yeah, it is. I think, here's the thing about the filtered spectral analysis is, what if I could actually set a filter? Wouldn't that be good? Because it's scrolling up and down doesn't actually work that well. Well, I mean, I would still expect people to use mine, I guess, I think. Because not everyone has the money. Not after the great mining rebalance. But, like I say, that's just me. Okay, jumping in 3 minutes, so we should see it. Yeah, KC, it's going to be servers getting hammered. Absolutely hammered. If we go back into the galaxy map, and we go over to Dezo, for example, I can only imagine what it looks like now. I mean, there's 1 or 2 carriers there.
Hello there.
Only 1 or 2. Plaid Unicorn, thank you very much for following. So yeah, only 1 or 2. I do see it as difficult to make money. That's always my thoughts. It's going to be very, very difficult to make money. Oh, there it is, look. It says it's there, but that shouldn't have jumped yet. Should it? No. So it just popped up and says it's there. So it shouldn't be there yet. So yeah, 2 minutes before the jump, the signal source will appear in the destination. Right. That's where it's going to appear, apparently.
Hello there.
Let's see. True North 1077, thank you for following. Welcome along. Ah, see, Vortex. That's because... Probably because the amount of time for the jump. Because it's a shorter time, yeah. Exactly that. Alan, I'm saying that when lockdown is over and done, and I'm allowed out, of course, then we'll have to organise another PloidCon and get everyone together. See, Aaron, that's you missed out an essential bit in there that is, in your opinion. That's the thing, like. And a Panther Clipper isn't a carrier, so you can't say that. Like, the Panther Clipper is a large cargo ship. That's what it always was historically. It was a big cargo ship. Oh, 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 oh! Look, here it comes. So yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, it's on the other side of the rings to the
Hello there.
to where I thought it would be. Tabnab44, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you're never going to get to blow up carriers, like, due to the investment involved in them. It was never going to happen. Oh, apparently it's not actually arrived yet. There we go. Sean, I was probably a little bit too far away from it. Because when they leave, you get a different sound.
Hello there.
Which we can always try in a bit. But what I want is I want to be able to grab some more stuff. Simon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. I hope you're doing alright. But yes, there is a reliable way of finding where they are. At least, or, you know, when they jump in. So you've got 2 minutes beforehand. If you're in the system, you'll see a signal source appear, and then you can be there to meet it. Now here's the thought, though. Yep. Chris, of course you'd think of that. Yeah, see, in Earth, exactly, you do. But they also take a lot of investment to blow them up. And because of the way that like Dangerous is, the ship that you are in is always more powerful than the thing you are shooting unless it's another player or a station. So even when you're talking about a capital ship during a conflict zone, they are easy to take out. WeJet, yes I have. What, out of instance already? What? That's utter madness. Also, I don't know if... You're unreachable. Oh, I'm in private group. I don't know if it's that. That's weird. Yeah, exactly, Chris. That's kind of my point. Especially post-engineering, it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I have installed Eve, and I have loaded it up, and I started having a bit of a toy around with it. I've got to admit, I don't think it's for me at all. I just don't feel like it's my kind of thing. Like, I want it to be, but I don't think I have the effort to put into it. Oh, Gypsy, that is weird. Okay, cool. Well, apparently... I don't know if this is because they've broken something. Like, to me, you're still unreachable. So something's wrong. Oh, Chris, not quite to that point, I don't think. And Carpe? Could it be Carpe? Or Carp? Could it be Carp? I don't know. How you doing? I'm doing alright. But no, definitely not ATR level, but they should be like they should be more powerful than an engineered ship. It doesn't seem right that I'm able to completely smash a Farragut. It doesn't make sense. Especially on my own, and not necessarily in a Corvette. I think the capital ships need updating a little bit to the same way that the scenarios are. If I were to add anything, I think that would be a good thing to start. Yeah, Vortex, I assume you're still watching. I think we might have a problem engineering the BGS and the beta. Just because of the number of wars that are already going on. You're saying that? Oh. Say no more, Vortex. Say no more. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right, commodities market. See, I feel a bit better about not having lost loads of money immediately. So we've got Tritium. Good. Slightly less than the galactic average also. Very good. Although Durrance Hub has a slightly cheaper still. Oh. So, if anyone wants to do the math, if you fancy it, it's 20 million per 1,000 light years. Ish. In a fleet carrier. I appreciate there's slightly different colours in there. I hope it's like that. Right, Carp, do you think we'll ever get a balanced pass on weapons and shields? I think it's well overdue, and it often happens that Frontier do that, although they stealth nerf things. In the past, it's what's happened, and we don't get told about it, like suddenly high yield cannons were useless. And it's like, oh, when did that happen? Which obviously shouldn't have done. And then there's also some other things that probably need tweaking. Problem is that you can't. It's very, very difficult to take things away. It's very difficult. I always say it's very, very difficult to take things away from players, but it's very easy to add something. So, let's say, for example, my Corvette shields. It's got about 7,000 shields, right? And it's got decent resistances, around about 45% and up across the board. Okay, and they're prismatic. That's decent shields. That's reasonably well engineered. It's about good. You know, it's what you want. But if you take that away from me, I'm going to complain. But what if you give someone else something instead? So you give someone else better weapons, then that's different. So you give them the ability to take you out instead. That's giving something that's not taking something away, so that'd be easier to do. That's why every time that Frontier have toyed with the idea of changing and giving diminishing returns to shield boosters, there's been uproar on the forums because it's taking something away. And it's very difficult for people to deal psychologically with loss in that way. If that makes sense. So you need to do something different. You need to find a way around it. Mitigation is probably the best way to do it. How do you, like, if you're fighting another player and they've got big shields, then what you'd probably want to use something like Cyto Scramblers. Brilliant. You know, that would work. That is mitigation of shields. Problem is that it's a very specialised build. Lots of stuff to think about. That's my thoughts on it. There's lots to think about. So Norris, what I'll be using mine for? BGS support and casual messing around. Do I have an exact plan yet? No. There are some things that I would consider as ways to make money. I would very much like to do my sneaky plan of being set up in Boran to purchase low temperature diamonds for a decent price, and then do a bit of that, and then take them and then sell them somewhere for a better price. Completely fudge a market for a day. That to me seems like probably one of the best ways to do it. Or, like I said, get a bunch of bromolite. Cool, Weejet, that is some special taking off there, mate. Or pick up a bunch of bromolite and sell that in the system for the engineer that needs it, which I can never remember. I think it's Brutarquin. What are you doing, Weejet? Now, yeah, Pascal, currently in the beta, but if you are in the beta, then you would need to head over to, there's a couple of systems that have them, and it'd be DSO. JD Venton, as far as I know, the export beta currently isn't actually open. unless Frontier have put something up saying they've fixed the issue and they've put it out. So if you are playing, you are not playing the beta. Frontier haven't put an update out, have they? So, yeah. So don't spend huge amounts of money thinking it's thrown away at this point, because you're not getting that back. That's gone. Chris, you do. You just changed the name of your carrier. That's it. That's all you do. Right. Now, here's the thing. So, my Tritium deposit, that's maxed out. That's fine. That means I'm actually going to have to... No. Can I sell it to myself? I can sell it to myself? Yeah, I'm going to sell it to myself. At a loss. Now, there has been talk about whether or not this would do a... It's a thought. It's thought experiment time. Is whether or not this would cause a drop in, because it's like you're making a loss rather than a profit. And BGS wise, you make profit when you trade. Technically, carriers are not tied to BGS. So there's that. J26, the beta isn't a fresh start. It took a snapshot from the 30th of April. From the live game. So I'm going to sell them, because technically, I mean, that's reset. No, it doesn't make any sense. I think I will just do storage. Although I am interested to know whether or not selling at a loss would make... Oh, we want to transfer, and maybe transfer all to the carrier, and let me confirm. And it's done. Although, okay, no, it's Chris. It's the I mean, I would lose money if I was selling it to myself. Although technically, I've lost money. I guess. I know it's that there are some problems still. So, for example, there's some things that really do need to be fixed still. And I'm going to focus on like the gameplay elements more than anything. So, for example, in carrier services, if I go to the Tritium depot, I've only got 1,000 in there. If this gets used, for me to put it to top that up from my storage, I have to go into this panel over here. I have to transfer it from the carrier to my ship. Once I've done that, confirm that, then I have to go back into carrier services, then I have to go back into Tritium depot, and then I have to donate it. So essentially, what everyone needs to do at pretty much all times is you have to have another cargo ship on your carrier in order to transfer the Tritium. Because if you rock up and you're just in a fully combat engineered FDL, or you're in an Eagle, or something daft like that, you'd have to be like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, how would you do that? You know? It's that kind of thing. But Beer Keg Bob, did I though? Because I've put the money... Yeah, that's exactly what we need. We need that as an option. So it's little things like that that need tweaking, and that if they launched it as is now, that thing would just be inconvenient. It wouldn't be game breaking. Just a little bit inconvenient. So I'd be happy to wait for that to be fixed, versus the game crashes every single time this happens. You know, that to me is an important fix. This would be a nice to have. He says, gesticulating wildly that no one can see. But yeah, that would be my kind of thoughts on it. Ah, lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's a lovely little spot to be set up, isn't it? I'm interested. I think what we will do, though, is I want to have a poke around and look at some of these other things. Nemo, yes, you can. But the only problem, there is a problem with that though. I'm not gonna lie. Is that you can't actually you can't see it because you have to be dropped down. This because they lock the landing pads, which is a bit of a shame. Commercial active imports capacity allocation. You made any profit? No. I mean, that's quite a lot of inventory value so far. Feels like it is. J26, I don't know. I haven't got the volume up loud enough in my ears. What we want... Oh, it's got a fine on it. What's it got a fine? What have I been using this for? Very good. Rubbish. Yeah, 1000% is the maximum you can purchase. The maximum you can sell or purchase at. That's the... Oh yeah, I forgot to set my tariff. Number 1. What a mug. There we go. 100% sorted. Yeah, Gypsy, do it. Definitely do it. I mean, I can't. I will say that there is opportunities to transfer. Well, make other people money, and this is something I'm 100% going to do for my brother, who plays Elite but doesn't play very often, to get him some cash so that we can cover his rebuy. Is I can sell an item, you know, say like 5 tons of. Let's say, what's the most expensive quality? Low temperature diamonds. And I could sell them for, I think, 170,000 per ton. That's probably a bad example. But then I could buy them from him for 170 million per ton. So suddenly he's getting 170 million per ton. And I'm taking a loss, but he's making a huge profit. So there are some bit of messing around, but you know what? If you want to go through the work to do it, that's fine. Credits will not get you an engineered ship. Credits will not make you good at combat. Credits will not improve your ability to play the game. Right. Englishies? No. English light. Oh, it's English lies. Oh, the pain. No. No, it doesn't fly around. It is just a... It's like a station that you can jump and you can move. As long as you're okay with that, then that's fine. Why do I have an anaconda named this one? Ah, right. That's why. Robigo. That looks like it's built for core mining. Got the deletion member, which isn't ready. Yeah, I'll transfer it over. I'm going to transfer some stuff over. Right. Outfitting. Of course, I have to wait for the animation to pull me in. See, I'm trying to work out if for English lies you support English lies, or there's 4 that have been told. But never mind. Kuro, yeah, liveries. Now, alright, let's transfer stuff over. Because this is literally going to be like how I'm going to use my how I'm going to use my carrier is very much going to be a, well, this is I'm going to use it as, oh dear, look at this crap. Yeah, I'm going to use it as essentially a mobile base for all my stuff. Chris, no, it doesn't. What it does is it cancels the transfer if you jump halfway through. The same way that once you've scheduled a jump, you can't choose to transfer stuff onto your carrier. Oh look, we definitely need this to be over here. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm just moving over everything with the new versions of engineering. Because I know they're worth me having over here. But it would be great for me to be like, if I've got a if you've got this like a conflict zone, for example, and you don't know what you want to take with you, and you having to transfer stuff back and forth, or transfer anything, you just have everything on your carrier and you pick it up and you dump it there. You go, right, here you go. That's what I would personally do. I can understand that other people might not want to do that. And that's okay. Advanced plasma accelerators, we should. Yeah, I'll transfer this here as well. But yeah, Hunter, I mean, the change is there are no surprises. That's the thing, there are no surprises in the update. Yeah, Chris, you could literally do that, and that would be fine. I wouldn't necessarily have an issue with that. So, because you'll find it, as long as you're able to find a way for you to enjoy the gameplay with what you've got, then you should go for it. But if you can't see a reason to have a carrier, don't be talked into it by someone. And also, don't feel like you have to have one either. It is worth remembering this is a free update. This is a free thing. I mean, yeah, it took a while for it to arrive, but we aren't paying for it. Only with your time. Don't sound so good then, does it? Yeah, Big Cake Bob, that's a good shout. You know, if you've got it, then they haven't. That's fine. That works. Yeah, we're going to move some stuff over. I think what I wanted to know. Where have people moved their carriers to so far? I mean, one just blinked out. Did it? Oh no, someone's got one in rear. Oh, what a dump. Yeah, as long as you have a purpose for using one, then get one. That's fine. But if you don't feel like you should. I mean, I'm really honestly hoping that there will be an opportunity to make some credits back. Because when someone's called something an investment, and the words have been used as an investment. That's what I want to check. Then it's fine. Oh, look, it still requires a permit. How much is the Service Hunter? Oh, you're asking me off the top of my head. It's one of the more expensive ones. That's what I'll say. It's not cheap. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you here. I think it was 150. I think it was 150. But yeah, I think that's what you need. Oh yeah, how much fuel? Actually no, we can check my log, can't we? If we check my codex, check my activity log, my session log. Travel. Oh, it's supposed to say on here that I jumped to Hilla. That's not right. That's not right at all, is it? I was reasonably sure that it was supposed to say that worked. No. See, Anarith, here's the thing. To begin with, that would be the case. Then, once it's gone, it's gone. So... Mr. fucking Moo. Alright, okay, that's a name. I'll give you that. Did I just not see it? Not carrier management. Oh, no. Session log. Am I just not seeing? Right, let's start at the top. No. It says one jump, but I kind of want to know how much fuel it used. That's kind of what I wanted to know. Never mind. Not a huge deal. I mean, there are some services that I just wouldn't want. Is that one? At least you can suspend the service without being in the system. That's a big thing. Alright, Nightbot, take care, bud. I might have missed you. But yeah, you can suspend the service. Cool. And then you can resume the service. Okay. So that's good. I mean, Secure Warehouse I'm suspending because I'm never going to use it anyway. Redemption Office. Actually, I think I've got some things to cash in. Dark Water. Oh, that was a crash. That was crash. Cool. Uh, 23 fuels to jump the same distance. Okay, we jet. Hooray! Let's get ourselves back in. So that was interesting. That was me trying to cash in things at the Redemption office. So let's see if that happens again. Remember, beta testing. You're testing it to see what's broken. And generally you hope it's not everything. Well, that was not a. I don't feel like, because it wasn't like a proper crash, was it? It wasn't just like a server disconnect. That was a flat game death. Let's see if that happens again. Redemption office. Trade. We click on it. Boff. There it goes. That's game breaking. Okay. Right, well, we'll send that as a bug report. So we now know that we can't do that. That's a game breaker. So I don't think we'll do that again. But yeah, that's an odd one. Yep, well, we know that's going to be all over the forums, don't we? So, good news is, at least Universal Cartographics works. I'm going to get back into the Redemption office as well, just to see if I've got anything kicking around. And then I'm just going to come out of it. KC, yeah, it is. Because we sell it in Hilla, which is actually brilliant. That's good news. I consider it to be good news. Right, so English Lies, you don't get it through Steam, you get it off the launcher. So you launch Elite Dangerous from Steam, so the launcher comes up, and then you'll have an option on there for you to install the beta. Right, let's go see if the Tyranny warp's been fixed. I've got a worrying feeling that it has been. Which if it has, it's going to be a real shame. I'm really hoping they haven't. Because of all things that needed fixing, that is not one of them. So that would be... I'm always bothered by things being fixed that don't need to be fixed. Mev, there's going to be loads of stuff in the that have been changed or fixed and we don't get told about. I'll still be interested to see if I have a hole in my station. Because Hiller did not sell it in the first beta. So we actually get lined up properly for it. Almost. Yeah, there's a hole just randomly in the side of the station. Okay. Right, well. Here we go. I will be a little bit upset if it's gone. Right. Oh no! Oh no! This is not good. Like, the fact it dropped me out behind us. Dropped me behind the station. Facing the other direction. So I got flipped 180. And it didn't work. Oh man. Yeah, Hunter, I have. Alphabetical Hippo. Well, it's an interesting username. We've just discovered that a cool little bug that we enjoy. With my station has been removed. And it is a shame. Right. Now we know this works as well. Or it used to. Right. We'll see if this works. No. Ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. I'm literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. Also, it's been a while since I've been at the back of the station. Is that right? Where are the engines? Are there not engines? I am saddened by this. Yeah, see now I'm like, hang on, right. There's something I have to check. Because I've got to check. I was pretty sure. Pretty sure. Alright, we're gonna come out, we're gonna go into the live version of the game. And we're gonna check. because I could be completely wrong. I could just be completely wrong, and that does happen, which is fine if it does, and I am. But I had this. I just don't remember the back of it looking quite like that. You know? To Zach about it, he said that he wouldn't change it. He was like, no, well, we're obviously going to leave that because that's a wonderful, unique thing. I was like, yeah, it is, yeah, let's leave that as it is. Oh, and now the game just isn't launching. This is sad. Holy shit, Taz! Language. Oh no. Oh no. Is the stream dead? No, I think it's caught back up, or it's working. I don't know what happened there. It was weird though, wasn't it? I said a naughty word. I was saying hello to Momit Taz on there. How you doing, fella? You alright? I just dropped 308 frames. Well, I don't know where that went wrong. Could be OBS. But right, what I'm checking is I'm going to the live game. Just to have a quick look at Places Tyranny to see what it looks like. Yeah, lagged big time. Lethal, right. I'll do solo play with this just because no one else needs to worry. Hopefully you're keeping safe in the land of Oztaz. Yeah, black screen was due to the game not being open yet, so it's always good. Oh, I'm doing my best, Taz. I've had a really sore throat and sore voice and stuff. Well, like a voice that doesn't really work half the time. So, kind of when I can, I'm going to jump in and do what I can. Hey Jace, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This could be a weird one. Like I don't know if the station has been changed. I just feel like it has. I could be totally wrong. Taz, I'm sure you don't. Yeah, Twitch is proper lagged compared to YouTube, which is totally unusual. Oh, it's on the other way around. Yeah, it has. The medication I'm on at the moment, whilst it's working, it totally destroys my voice. So, especially considering I've been streaming for an hour and 43 already, it's never good. Possibly, Chris. It looks like it could be that way. Evil Snowball, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. I need to change that GIF. So what we're going to see here is also an example of the bug that we were testing to see if it was still in the game or not. Which I'm very disappointed it's gone. Right, if it has gone, it's going to be super sad. So it was called the Tyranny Warp, and the reason why it was called the Tyranny Warp is because the place is Tyranny, my station, and when you warped in, you actually like drop through the station, and you end up inside the geometry. It's yeah, it's a bit of a bug, but it was our bug. And I'm really hoping it hasn't been removed, but it looks like it has very much been removed. Do you not even take your Switch with you, Taz? Casey, yes you can store commodities on the carrier. Right. Let's see if I can fudge this or not. That was good. Right. Oh, come on. I missed. But that is what the Tyranny Warp kind of looked like. You drop in and... Nope, I'm 100% wrong. My station never had engines. Never had engines. What a mug. Let's get back into the Vita. I mean, Taz, you would know. You've witnessed my management style. You know what I'm like. Yep. Can't believe it. I'm so upset about it. Right, so the Tyranny Warp, I'm gonna just bung it on screen. Okay, so oh, what quality is this YouTube? 1080p? No, it's not. So this is what it looked like. This is what it's meant to look like. And you go straight through the station, like that, and then you come out again. Man, YouTube is doing something ridiculous. This is not. It's not 1080p. But yeah, and that's what you do. So basically, it's a bit of fun. You drop in, drop out, and that would be it. But now it's gone. It's gone. What am I supposed to do now? I could request they put it back in Hashtag. That'd be the way. Right, well, we'll go and have a look to see whether or not it's got the hole in the station or not. I feel like it might. No, be okay, Bob. It was that video for some reason. It was a bit fruity. But yeah, doesn't seem right, does it? We've taken something away from us that we never knew we really wanted. Yep. Okay, you can literally see the hole in the station here. I'm going to land. You can see it through some of the landing pads. Yeah, I don't know if I could get away with doing that vortex. If enough of us confirm it, though. Right. Okay. Do you have to be a certain distance? Yeah, you have to be a certain distance away from a landing pad. But you see that out there? That's space. You can see space through that hole. Like, there are holes all over my all over my station. Like there as well. Oh. Gotta love that camera bug. Oh, it's not a bug, it's a feature, sorry. You get so far away from it, I think, and then suddenly there's a hole. Outrageous. Ventilation in space is not something that you want, Pro Rock. I'm heartbroken. Right, let's head back to the Clive. It's technically, it isn't. It is a bug I liked. Like, it was. I liked that bug. That was close. Can't believe it. Outrageous. Alright, catch those hands. And please do. Oh, well, Weejet, you were the one who has flown too fast, not me. I mean, it takes so long for my shields to recharge. Yeah, I mean, lost nothing. Okay, it looked close. And drop. What I found really odd though is that the rings are a different colour in Super Cruise. Or they're a different colour when the carrier's present in instance. In fact, you know what? I don't need to land on it. What I'm going to do... I'm going to jump it somewhere else. So anyone who is around. And I'm going to pick somewhere far. But let's head to another refinery system.
Hello there.
SpaceBear23, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. I do mean that, by the way. When I say I hope you're doing alright, I do genuinely mean that I hope you're doing alright. Oh, good night, GT. Take care, bud. Oh, we don't have agriculture on there. Okay, so we've only got refinery selected. They should be places that... let's have a look. Oh, this crap. Right. Game-breaking bugs that come in, like... Apparently, I've never been to these systems. Never been to them. Have been to TND though. Although I've definitely been to every single system. Like, on the plus side, we'll head out to TND. Oh, look, Krilikov. Oh, lad. And we're going to jump there. Yeah, I'm going to jump with this one. I'm just more kind of having a poke around Pro-Rock, that's all. Just want to make sure that we can refuel when we get somewhere. Although, we do have quite a bit of fuel already, I think. Oh, it's an overshoot. Carrier beta is okay. We found quite a game-breaking bug so far, where you can't use the redemption officer, which isn't good. In LTT, nah, not doing that. Okay, that actually shows us suspended. Nice. Let's have a look to see what we've got kicking around in our inventory, shall we? So yeah, we've got 1,500 tritium, so that's enough for 3,000 light years. Now, if I want to jump, if I was going to TND myself, that would be all of one jump. So it's using 13. Oh, it says it's 13 light years, sorry. I need to remember which is the best carrier management to go in. Yeah, we can. We've got a lot of options, I feel like. Long range expedition, anyone? Just saying. Could be a good bit of fun. Plus, selling on your carrier, if you do a long range exploration, right, all you need is a ship that has a 20 light year jump range, and anything outside of those 20 light years that you happen to have a poke around, you'll be able to gather up exploration data and sell it on the day, rather than having to bring it back. I think that's great. I think that's really good. Okay. I was checking navigation. Yeah. Okay, so it's using 15... Wait, what? That's not twice as efficient, is it? Anyone? Not being funny. If something is 13 light years away, I mean, I'm aware that I've got... My capacity is drawn down a little bit, but that isn't, is it? Right? Right? So that doesn't seem twice as efficient. So that would mean that in beta 1, this jump would have cost me 30. I'm not feeling that. It doesn't seem right, does it? What is it? Oh, can't check. Once we've jumped, we'll check. We'll have a look. It may not be a completely linear scale, but I don't know. No, Mev, it wasn't 1-to-1. Well, okay. It wasn't 1-to-1 before. It was less than that. It was less than 1. Depending... Hang on. Let me just bring up my spreadsheets that I kept. No way did I not save that. Did I really not save it? Oh, that's annoying. I had a spreadsheet all prepared for this, and obviously I didn't save it. Oh no, got it. So originally, when doing when I was fully maxed out capacity-wise, I would do 50 light years, used 61 tritium, 100 used 112, 480 used 500, right? Now, we were told it'd be twice as efficient, but that doesn't seem to factor in, does it? Right? Was there a minimum? Oh, there's minimum usage. Okay, I didn't know that. Phoenix, I don't assume we do. I'm assuming that. Is it 10? I'm gonna have to believe you, because I've not tried to do a tiny little jump, because why would I? Did not know. Didn't see that. Now I do. Don't know. Good to know though that you have your initial 10 that you have to worry about, and then everything else on top. So it means there will be a formula for it if someone is so inclined to work it out. I'm really hoping Down to Earth Astronomy does, so I know the answer. He's smart enough to know. Or to work it out, I'm not. I just like playing games and talking about them. Hundreds of tons to make a 500 light year jump. Right, okay. I think what I'll do this time, because I'm not so... Like the first time round I was like, oh, I don't want to lose this, I don't want to lose that, I'll get rid of this, and in the first beta, but the second one I'm going to really go all out and try and get rid of stuff. So the whole maintenance for one jump is now 750,000. So they've reduced that by 25%. That wasn't mentioned anywhere, was it? Because it was... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Right. Per jump, it used to be 750,000. Right? No, 100,000, sorry. Now, it's 750. Are we going to talk about that? I think we should talk about that, because that wasn't in the patch notes. Right, it definitely wasn't in the patch notes. Updated features. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. See, I told you. I told you. They changed stuff without mentioning it. No. I'm doing alright, Jace. I'm doing alright. It was 100,000. It's now 750. Okay then. Right. Cool. So, list of things that seem to be broken so far. Redemption Officer. But yeah, hull maintenance, 750,000 credits, one jump. That's what it says right there. I know it's reasonably difficult to see, but trust me, it says it. I'm... Oh, spatula. You're nowhere near that cynical. Would you say the jump cost is not accrued in there? No, it never was. I don't think it was. I wrote a whole video on how the costs are worked out, in fact. I prepared it, I wrote a script. I wanted to see if it changed or not. Oh well, I've got it somewhere. But yeah, I don't think that's not. It's not. No, Vortex, no! No, don't be like that. You can't say stuff like that. You're supposed to be on my side. Why? Because I demand it. But yeah, so that's interesting. That's pretty sneaky. Cool. Yeah, it's 750k. Well, it's a low temperature diamond. But considering it to reduce the jump time, increase the price, and then also change the... Yeah, Phoenix, you might think that. Yeah, actually, I do hope it's that. Yeah, because that wasn't... Would that be classed as base upkeep? Because if the upkeep has been... If all additional costs have been reduced, core costs have been reduced by 50%, is that not a running cost? But then the activation costs have been reduced by that. Jump time's been reduced, but it doesn't say the... Yeah, it doesn't say. I'm going to assume it's... You know what? Because I don't hate people or distrust them at all, right? I'm going to assume that it's an oversight. I think Phoenix is right. I think he's 100% right on that when he says that it's down to the fact that it's an oversight. I really hope it is that. I'm hoping it's that. Because I thought 100k was fine. I thought that was acceptable. I didn't think that was too bad. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That it's not mentioned. I'm gonna say Mev, yeah, 750k is too much. And the reason why it is too much is because of if the jump frequency was as low as it was before, and the efficiency of the fuel was as low as it was before, you wouldn't notice it so much. Even if all the other upkeep was reduced, it would then, because where you are now, you're able to jump every 20 minutes. You can jump. That's increased the amount. So in an hour, the amount of upkeep that you would accrue, would go up massively. See, Phoenix, it was supposed to be a flat fee. Yeah, Jace, I don't know about that. Well, Smash, they have tweaked the fuel consumption. Doesn't change the temperature on Neptune. Ridiculous. Not Neptune. Phase 3, Phase 4. I don't really understand Phase 1 and 2. And also, can I just point out, Buckyball Racing Club, you do not have permission to advertise on my carrier. Remove your marketing material immediately. It's like bloatware when you buy a PC. And that Alliance ticket. Alright, off we go. Phase 5, entering Hyperspace portal. It's amazing, I can see everything. We're traversing hyperspace now. If they didn't do something where your carrier randomly drops out in like an insane Thargoid home world secret dimension, I'd be really disappointed. Exiting hyperspace portal. So yeah, because it was originally just stuck on what, phase 3? Phase 4? Oh, Spatula, don't be saying stuff like that. Right, here we are. We were going to go back to carrier services because I want to have a quick poke around. No, I think it would be. I want to see something different, something new. You know, just like a carrier high prediction where you drop out and it's like almost fluidic space, like in Star Trek Voyager. You know, that kind of thing. That would be cool. But yeah, I think Machine is right. We do need to see something. Anything. Whilst we're jumping, because it is a little bit dry. Oh. Sorry about that. I live near a car park. And sometimes it can be a bit noisy. Especially when I've got the window open. which I have, because I say it's nice to have some fresh air, because I can't go out, you know. Well, Vortex, considering I have to buy tons of them when I try and sell them to people, it makes perfect sense to have dolphins. So yeah, there are a couple of things that are broken. Like we said, the oh no, not showing as crew anymore. Oh no, everyone else is showing as crew. Cool. That. The redemption office, and also the jump price. I'm not happy about it. Also, I don't know, has anyone got a list of locations where we can find the carrier construction bays? Or construction structures? Because I'd fancy going to have a look at them, because that's something I didn't do in the last beta. I'm hoping one of my mods helps me out with that. Just saying. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get ourselves landed. Just going to grab some tritium from here as well, whilst we're here. Because, you know, I'm never going to mine it. I want to pretend, but I'm never going to. Okay. We've got 12k here. That's right. Nice and close, that. Skigiko 0. Oh, Skigiko O. Right. Oh, thank you, Gypsy. I'll go and have a poke around. Probably just gonna jump over there with the asp, to be honest. Because I think that might be a better way to do it. Than taking the carrier. 13 locations on Elite Wiki. Cool. But yeah, that's an interesting point about the exploration data. If they do, we know you have to be 20 light years away. I'm going to assume yes, you do. but I don't know. I'm making a massive assumption. Because it seems daft that you would be able to sell it in the same system you were in. Advertible? Artwortable? Probably because they don't want you to have them. They want us to mine or buy it. That's why. Because of the special type of fuel they have. It's going to be as simple as that. Frontier have made the decision that we don't. That guy, you know he's turned up to come and try and steal my cargo. So Phoenix, there are going to be some... It's kind of hints, I guess, at what the delivery might look like. It's not for sure. Din Maker's DISO, D-I-S-O, is an easy one to go to. That one definitely has them, that's where I bought mine from. It's a very busy system at the moment, full of carriers. But yeah, it's not the only one. Take out a clone and leave it there and fly back. Put on a carrier and visit it for 3 months. It doesn't passively use fuel. So that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, hopefully that answers the question, Gypsy. But if you leave it there for 3 months, but if you don't visit it for 3 months, have you put enough money into it to keep it going? Because you don't want it to be decommissioned. Gooch prospect. Right, so I'm going to head over to Skigiko. But yeah, we'll use the Aspexplorer because I can't bother to jump the carry there because that's going to take 20 minutes or something like that. Versus, well, may not. It won't. It'll take us 15. Well, we can do this in 2 jumps, which will take no time at all. Off we go. So, right, it should do, Phoenix. It is meant to, but, here's the but. It didn't during the first beta, which was a bug. It was acknowledged as a bug. They are supposed to. I think a lot of the time it depends, or also sometimes it did and sometimes it didn't. So, it depends how far away you were from civilization. For example, Vortex was out in like the proper top of the galaxy, got destroyed, and he respawned back on the carrier, back on someone's carrier. But when we were doing the bit of a PvP thing that we were doing at the end of the beta last time, when we got blown up, we were respawning back at a different station in the same system, which is strange because it's bringing us back in Hitler, Siemens Vision, but it didn't make sense what happened. And to be fair, Plater's Tyranny also has a bug on it where it wasn't counting as being the last location that you respawned at either. Oh, Captain Proton, good to hear. Oh, okay. plenty of carriers in this system. And yeah, people have got some interesting names, I guess. Yeah, Kuro, I think lots of us were bad. Because we were all in the fire zone of the carrier. Don't do that, that's a mistake. That's weird. Okay, we are going to... It's going to be full of carriers in here, isn't it? Let's get in the system map. Right, we'll go to Kuo Terminal and... Yeah, the profanity filter is hit and miss. Like my ship is called the Golden Compass. Why? I just like the name of it. Not particularly a fan of the books or film. I just like the name. Okay, because it's an exploration ship and it's gold. Golden Compass, great. Of course, it's got the word ass at the end. So it'd probably be censored. Of course, I have no way of knowing, because to me it looks fine. But being this is a system where you can purchase carriers, it kind of makes sense that it would be like this. I do find it interesting that the Brewer Corporation doesn't appear to have BGS in these systems, because you think that would make sense. Golden Hind, Celestian, Dark Tower of Abyss, Enterprise. Oh, come on! Peggy Sue, Thunderhome, Catalan Rep, Providence Beta, Battlestar Galactica. Oh, don't do that. Black Widow, Vendetta. Oh no. I'm super critical, but I've got to remember it's called The Clive. So. Right. There it is. This looks interesting. I mean, is that top or bottom? Is that top? Yeah, this looks like top. Yeah, Phoenix, they are non-unique. They all have a reference tied to them, a number. Yeah, look at that. That's ugly. Gotta say, it's ugly. Slight triangular engines look cool, yeah. That whatever they are look kind of cool. Thanks, camera. Yeah, the engines look cool. I'll give it that. And I'm hoping there's a bit of mix and match of what you can do. Like some full-on kit bashing with them. But yeah, they all appear to be what's left over of the support ships that were initially shown. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like, anything big and new is nice to look at. I don't like the front particularly. It's got the landing pads. Are there landing pads there? Yes, it does. So yeah, this is potentially a ship kit for carriers. Don't know if it will be. Might not be. But these are new assets as well. They look like they are. Not seeing many things that are familiar. But yeah, so these are what people suspect. I've got to be super clear about this. What people suspect the carrier livery will be like. I'm okay with that. I don't like the red, it's obnoxious. I think it's got some work to come. But there is one place we probably should go at some point during the beta, and that is Mishraund Hollow. I thought we probably got to go. True Old School Gamer, you're welcome. Let's head in. It's gonna park up, I think. Oh, pad 5 is behind me. But yeah, honestly, I don't mind paid cosmetics. I think that's totally fine, completely optional. Obviously, paying to change any functionality in a game is wrong. That shouldn't happen. Right. I just want to check something. It's going to seem a bit weird. Okay, I didn't know if I could do that. But yeah, it does make it seem like there is going to be other types of carriers, or at least I hope there would be in the future. Because the whole 4 small, 4 medium, 8 large landing pads, it seems like a very specific thing to talk about. Like there could be ones with more and that kind of stuff. Gypsy, do it. It is a game changer. It's a massive game changer, Gypsy, do it. Do it. I am going to call time for my stream though, guys, because my voice is starting to get a bit scratchy. So I am going to say, as usual, thank you very much for coming along, joining in, having a chat, looking at the beta with me. We're no doubt going to have a little bit more of a look at it later on during the week as well, and test some things out and see how they're working. I think that's going to be a thing to check. What I'm going to quickly do though is have a quick look at my carrier management and just double check the upkeep. Yeah, 2 jumps, 1.5 mil, not good. But okay guys, I say thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you do hit the like button on YouTube if you haven't already, subscribe on YouTube, and also follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch too. But okay guys, I'm going to say once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.